Hi everyone, and welcome back to another day in my life as a data scientist. Now, I know I've been making quite a few of these videos for a while, and on the surface my days might look pretty similar to you: commute, coffee, stand-ups, and deep work. But if I look at how I worked just 6 months or even a year ago, it's been night and day. AI has completely changed my workflow, and I honestly think we're at the beginning of a massive shift. I've been talking a lot this year about upskilling with AI, and honestly, if you work in tech and you aren't actively learning how to use it, you're going to feel behind faster than ever. AI has helped me work faster, nearly doubling my efficiency, and it's raised the bar for the products that we ship. And it's been critical for ideation, prototyping, and analysis. And today I wanted to share all the tips and learnings from my AI journey with you as I continue exploring this space. So I hope that you enjoy this day in my life as I AI-proof my job. Thankfully, I don't have too many meetings today as a lot of my product team was still on leave. One of my stand-ups was cancelled, and in the other I didn't have much to update on. But I do have an 11:30 meeting with my product manager about an initiative launched late last year by a different team, so I needed to do some prep in the morning. Now, in the past, this would mean pulling data from our database, writing a bunch of SQL queries, testing and analyzing the results, trying to find insights and recommendations, and putting it all together into Confluence. It was tedious and honestly a little painful. In the past month, I've been dabbling with something called Model Context Protocol, or MCP for short. And if this means absolutely nothing to you right now, don't worry at all. But I genuinely think this is one of those concepts that a year from now, everyone in tech will wish they understood earlier. There are definitely better technical explanations out there, and I've been doing my best to summarize it in a way that everyone can understand, but think of it like a USB-C port for your workflows. It lets you connect your AI agent to different sources of information like your database, Discord channels, or even Confluence. Now, in practice, what this means is defining a bunch of tools that your AI is allowed to use, like running a SQL query, fetching some Discord messages, or writing to a Confluence page. For example, I built a very simple data MCP that exposes our database schema in a query SQL tool, which means I can ask questions in natural language. My AI agent in Cursor will generate the SQL, it will then execute it via the MCP, analyze the output, and then draft my reports for me. Now, all of this is just me saying that my role has shifted significantly. I can now turn around insights much faster, spending less time on the repetitive, boring data wrangling and reporting, and more time on strategic work, thinking about product direction and influencing my stakeholders. And the same goes for building models. AI can speed up all the technical parts. But the hard parts, defining the objective correctly, choosing the right features, thinking about bias, understanding business impact, those still require human judgment. Now, after my meetings are over, I finally get around 2 hours of focus time. This week, I've been working on a tool to diagnose why our week-on-week users changed. We already track all this in a Looker dashboard, but the problem with dashboards is that they're really good at telling you what happened, but not why it happened. For example, users went up 3% week-on-week. But why? That is the analysis that takes time. So I'm trying to build an AI workflow that helps to close this gap. If a metric moves, my AI will try to detect the anomaly, combine that with business context, and then generate a structured summary of potential reasons why. Now, I'm still pretty early on this, but I have gotten some initial good insights already, and I'm very excited to keep iterating. I recently read a post on LinkedIn saying that data roles are now becoming optional. I disagree, but I will say that they are changing fast. 6 months ago, or even 3 months ago, a huge part of my job was writing SQL, pulling data, building dashboards, and creating features for models. But today, with the right setup, AI can do most of that in a day. Regardless, the core of the data role is shifting. It's moving away from manual execution and much more towards problem framing and closing the time between insight delivery. The value isn't in how fast you can write a query anymore. It's in whether you're asking the right question, whether you understand the product deeply, and whether you can turn messy data into clear business decisions. And my key takeaway over the past 2 months of dabbling so much in AI is the tools are getting so much smarter week on week, which means the bar for us only gets higher. I'm gonna try to do more of it as well. I tried to connect to Slack. It said you need your admin to approve this, so I said I won't bother. I'm finally home from work and it's time to cook dinner. One of my favorite weeknight meals is pasta, and tonight we're doing a high-protein gin rigatoni with broccoli and lobster tail. I had this dish for the first time at a restaurant a year ago, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since. But instead of using 3,000 calories worth of double cream that the recipe calls for, I'm gonna use cottage cheese instead. All of my cookware is from Crumble, and they kindly sent me their entire ceramic range and air fryer, and I chose everything in this beautiful broccoli green shade. I love that it actually adds a pop of color into my kitchen, instead of just being another boring pan that I hide away. For this recipe, I saute olive oil, onions and garlic for a few minutes, and then I add chili oil. And then a jar of pasta sauce, as well as some fresh vine tomatoes and cottage cheese to get that creamy texture without it feeling too heavy. Add salt and pepper and Parmesan cheese to taste, and make sure you cook your noodles al dente. Rigatoni is my favorite shape. I'm also cooking up some broccoli in my Crumble frying pan and just letting it char slightly with some salt and garlic. This ceramic coating is non-stick and non-toxic, which I really appreciate, especially when I'm cooking every day. What I've also noticed about this pan is that nothing really sticks, and look how clean the pan turned out once I took the broccoli out. And for some extra protein, I defrosted some lobster tails and air fried it with garlic, butter and lemon juice. Now this all might sound really extra for a weeknight dinner, but it's actually incredibly simple to make, and this whole thing probably only took me 30 minutes to cook. And the cleanup is honestly one of my favorite parts. A little soapy water and everything just slides right off. No scrubbing, no soaking. Crumble pans are dishwasher safe too, but most of the time I just rinse them straight away and I'm done in seconds. I genuinely couldn't recommend them more. If you're looking to upgrade your kitchen or you're stuck on a Valentine's Day gift idea, this is such a good one. I'm spending the evening reading up on AI and testing out some more MCP connections. And because you stayed for this long, enjoy my little bonus tutorial of how to vibe code a sentiment analysis dashboard in 5 minutes by using the Discord MCP. I hope you found today's video helpful, and as always, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye!